For Lorelei Williams, the inquiry is personal on many levels. She helped design the inquiry through consultation, and she also knows the anguish and despair felt by those left behind. Her aunt, Belinda Williams, went missing from Vancouver's downtown east side more than 40 years ago, and her cousin, Tanya Holyk, was one of Robert Pickton's victims 20 years later. Lorelei Williams joins me now live from Whitehorse. So Lorelei, a week ago, you said you were feeling frustrated about this inquiry, but you've had a change of heart now that you're in Whitehorse. Can you tell us why?
Well, a week ago, I was frustrated because of lack of communication, but Marion Buller took responsibility for that. And I have a lot of hopes, and I had a lot of hopes, but actually being here in Whitehorse and witnessing this, I'm realizing, okay, you know, a lot of work is being done, but it was the lack of communication that was making families upset. And I'm starting to understand more now being up here.
So tell us about your personal story again, about your aunt and your cousin.
Well, my aunt has been missing. My Auntie Belinda Williams has been missing since 1978. My cousin Tanya Holyk went missing in 1996. And her DNA was later found on Robert Pickton's farm.
And the experience has turned you into an advocate for families like your own. Can you lay out for us? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I tell my family's story. That's what I've been doing. And I'm actually up here supporting a friend who's a survivor. So that's why I'm up here. So I'm actually not telling my stories, my family stories up here. That'll be for Vancouver. But that's why I'm up here in Whitehorse. Because
you're supporting a friend. So can you tell us, why do you think these hearings are important for Indigenous women and girls?
Well, I'm just going to use my friend's case as an example. She's a survivor. She was stabbed. And this is one of my best friends. And she was stabbed by her boyfriend, and then he hung himself right after. I was with her before and after. I saw this coming. I did what I could to help her. I used all the resources that I have in Vancouver, because she was living down in Surrey at that time. And I did what I could for her. And so this is why I'm here supporting her. And I feel like it's important for her. And like I said before, this came about just 1 week ago. She just randomly texted me, and I was like, oh my God, you should be involved in the inquiry as a survivor. And it just all happened so fast. I didn't actually think I would make it here to Whitehorse, but I'm here and I'm supporting her, and I know how stressful this is on her, and I never realized how much of an impact it had on myself. You know, I'm just trying to be strong for her, but you know, I can't imagine what she's going through, but I'm here. And this is one of the things that's happening. You know, the survivors, it's really hard for them to come out with this, to speak about it. And so I'm grateful that I can be here for her, so she can go through this, so she can get through this.
How do you think this will help you, this will help her, and others?
Well, I'm helping her, give her a voice right now. You know, and you know, like, her story needs to be told. And one thing I've noticed with family members and survivors is once they can start speaking about their story, their healing journey starts. And this has happened to me. I've been lucky. I've been given the opportunity to tell my story, my family story, over and over again. And that's where I started my healing journey. And I'm noticing that. So I think it's very important. I'm grateful that she's brave enough, strong enough to actually do this, because it just came about a week ago.
Lorelei, it was good to speak to you today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was Lorelei Williams in Whitehorse. She helped design the inquiry into missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. The inquiry is getting underway today.